A large mulch bed is really good for rotating crops around in your garden, like zucchinis, pumpkins, sweet potato, cucumbers, melons. They take up a fair bit of space. So a large mulch bed that you can recycle manures and carbon waste into it is really good for these type of crops. Next to it, we may want a shade area here for summertime, and over here to handle some of the vegetables that don't like full sun. So we can put in some fruit trees like lemon and lemonade. Two citruses that grow well next to each other. Further over here we can put in some dwarf fruit trees like dwarf avocado and dwarf mangoes. As an understory in the fruit trees in a guild situation, apart from support species like comfrey and lemongrass to produce mulch and sweet potato as a living mulch through there, you can also have flowering plants like nasturtiums and daylilies. Again, adding more diversity to this small guild of fruit trees. Further around, we're looking at trying to get in the entertainment area of the veranda. We want to have shade here from the western sun. So we could, about here, we could place in a large mango. Noting that we don't want anything that has fruit drop and foliage drop to come onto the side of the house. Other species that like a little bit of shade, here shaded from the mango, can be bananas and pawpaws. Over the edge here we can have another dwarf tree, a dwarf Tahitian lime. And again we can put some bush foods along here that give us antioxidants with berries like midgeon berries, a citronella grass. We're reducing the lawn area through here to create more production area. On the borders of the lawn area and the footpath, we can fill up as much as we like with other support species, other flowering shrubs and ground covers, and medicinal herbs. By doing this, you start to create an oasis of food production, medicinal plant production, flowering species that give you perfume and colour, insectary attracting species that help in companion planting and supporting really a network of ground covers, understory and fruit bearing trees that work in a symbiotic relationship, recycling nutrients with these living mulch plants and high mineral plants throughout the system and into our composting bays. So everything is in relative location to each other in creating a zonal planning of larger species and small species, working with the microclimates and getting shade onto your veranda, working with the windbreak that goes around the side here, creating a sun trap into this area here that is facing northwest. The humidity from this goes up, so it supports a lot of Asian fruit and vegetables, ideal for our climate here on the Sunshine Coast in the subtropics. With planning, the more time you take in your design and the more you learn about planning and its principles, the more you're going to get and benefit from your garden. The object being that, in reality, you want your garden to work for you. You don't want to work for your garden. So taking time in designing is really an inherent principle for you to benefit as much as you can from your landscape and your production, your organic supermarket in your backyard. An ideal place for your children to learn about where real food comes from and how it is grown and what the interactions that food have in the real world of the landscape with insects, birds, water, soil, chooks, fruit and vegetables. So good garden design does a lot more for your property than just the plants that you put in it. Good luck and happy munching.